Hello. I hope that you are blessed. Thank God for revelation. Revelation should not be taken for granted. Dream should not be taken for granted. Vision, whatever word that God is speaking to you, please acknowledge it and allow him to reveal things for you. Yes, we are living on earth. There are different things happening. There are different types of life. We have lived different types of life. We have become a different types of people. But do not allow your spirit part of you to die. Let it be built up because we have been given the grace to be built. Now, today I'm going to share my dream, my experience. In this dream, I think I was walking on the road or I was coming in the car. I saw a lady which I knew. I also saw a man. I think the man was looking for her. For 1 second, she disappeared. She just like a magic, something like that. And the man looked around, did not see her. And then appear in the house that seems to be my house. And as I said, I knew her and I told her, what are you doing there? Why did you disappear? Why did you disappear from there to here? She did not respond to me. But what I see, I saw a private part. A private part, there was metal like open here, something like that, it's open, but it's inside a private part, and it was just standing this way. There was a man that was beside there who seems to be my partner. And then she was going on top of this man, trying to have a sexual relationship. But the man was refusing. He wanted to, suck his brains. The man was, something like that. And the man get up and left because it was like the spirit that is in her. It's just like he just want to have have sex. And the man get up. And before I know, she went out, and I'm just watching her. She went outside. She saw a young boy of 7 years old, something of that age. She went on top of the boy. She wants to do something with it. I want to just explain what the Lord was showing me there. And then we go in digging out the truth. And she jumped on the boy, trying to romance him, and other young boys were admiring and going closer to her, wondering what is this lady's doing. Before I know, she was back again inside the house. In that moment, the boy comes, very young little boy of 3 years old. And I tried to pull the boy out from beside her. Then another boy came, who eventually put his hand on top of her. He didn't put it on his hand first. The first thing that he did, he took a cloth and put a saliva and then put it on her lip. The moment she licked her lip, this lady started to manifest. She started to manifest and the first thing I saw was that thing that was inside her vagina. Water came out, water was dripping, and it was smelling. It was smelling. And she started manifesting. At first, she wanted to vomit, but she resisted and not vomiting it. But later, I uses my hand. It's not me, of course. The Spirit of the Lord touches her head, and she begins to vomit. She vomit all the marine, like the sea, like all the things that are in the sea, in the bottom. If you have done diving, you see the bottom of the sea, how it is. All the things that were there, she even vomited on my bed. I was like, why are you vomiting on my bed? Something like that. I tried to pull her and she vomited and then and just lie there. So what exactly is the interpretation of this dream? What exactly is the interpretation of this dream? In this dream, the Lord revealed this dream to me. Something is happening somewhere. This person is someone. Now, first of all, the enemy has put inside of her. This is a spirit, okay? The Bible said that we are not fighting against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. So there's a spirit that is controlling this lady that causes us to vanish. What I mean vanish, maybe she do something with this man and left. She do something with the other one and left. She's keep vanishing all around the place. Our life is about sex. The spirit of sex, lust, has been placed upon her. That's what, it doesn't matter if it is young, small, or whatever. That's what she just does. But I also see that God has delivered her. She was being delivered. Now, some of the people delivering start in the spirit. Let me finish with her, and then I will give you the story of my part. So, she was delivered from that spirit. And that thing, the metal that the enemy put in our private part, that causes her to what? To just have sex around. I believe this is what God shared in this message. I have prayed over it, and I'm asked for the God intervention, because He revealed for what? To resolve the issue. Now, let me give you my experience. When I newly, being a Christian for all my life, I started having an intimate relationship with God in 2014. All the time that I was just rolling being a Christian was a wasted year, because in Christianity, something has been put into. People are Christian, but they are not actually living the life of that name that they are calling themselves. Their character and their attitude and the way of life and the way they do things, it's already explained to you. They are only carrying the name, but they don't live what really. Because when you are in intimate relationship, you are under discipline. You're not opening your mouth and you're not doing things the way you used to do. Things completely change. If God touched you and you are not changed, you have not started. So let me tell you my own part. When I newly met the Lord, inviting me to the Holy Ghost school, where He revealed, speak, and so many things is happening. My first delivering, He delivered me, it was a man coming to me, which I know identified it, my spirit identified that it was the Lord, and told me, I can't go, so it's a long dream. And so he told me that I have 7 demons that has entered me through my father. Why did he use that? He used father. That's mean the devil, because when I was a normal Christian, I was just serving him, because even though when I was Christian, I was still doing any kinds of life that I wanted to do. That is why he said, your father. And he said he's going to remove that 7 demons, okay? And then he lay his hand on me and I start manifesting. That is why how I was being delivered. So don't think that people cannot be delivered in the spirit or in their dream or in the revelation. Yes, God is doing it. He's always doing it in delivering people. You see somebody waking up and become new. He has delivered the person. Do you understand? So what is happening to this lady? First of all, I want to say that physically, she might feel something going on in her. Secondly, wherever she is, she has been under delivering. And because I knew her and God revealed it for me to see what was happening. So I hope that you did learn something from this. So when people having a type of life they're having, they have been controlled by the spirit, there is a spirit behind everything. Learn from the hymn, Elohim alone, the God of creation, the God that created all things, that He said, I will reveal secret, I will reveal things that you I've never heard from. So I hope that you learn. Have a very blessed day. As usual, stay blessed.